It was never my intention to address my creations on Earth, or any other of my creations scattered throughout the infinite expanse of space that I have shaped. I am fully aware of the myriad of misconceptions that human beings on Earth have invented to explain their own existence, and by extension my own. The truth in this regard is that I am incapable of addressing any great populace. The mythology of what I am has taken on so many different interpretations and explanations that I fully realize that few people will accept what I say here, my own true account of life and my extraordinary works. I am not surprised or even concerned about this fact, as I will attempt to explain in a last effort to save this beautiful masterpiece that I have painted on this palette called Earth. I must first attempt to express to those of you interested in this matter the very essence of life in my existence. This, I know, will mostly be a futile exercise. The roots of religion are so perverse and unyielding that nothing, not even the word of God spoken by the Creator, can shake its foundation. I am genderless. Many religions describe me as a spirit. Although this does not totally capture my essence, it approaches my being. I am God only in the sense that I am responsible for creating all life in the universe. What those trying to understand the meaning of life cannot get is that after I created life, I left its development unchecked, but guided by laws and principles that are explainable, but greatly complicated by the magnificence of my genius. Slowly, what you call science is unraveling these mysteries. This is not a bad thing. This was my hope. But even here, the discoveries of my genius are used for both good and evil purposes. Because such devastation and catastrophes have occurred on Earth, they claim that God is dead rings out. I am not dead, but instead uninvolved with the evolution that I myself have allowed to develop. I said this account will not be believed by most. This was true even in the time of Jesus Christ, Buddha, Muhammad, Joseph Smith, and so many others that professed to see the light and know the true path. These men were often not believed in their own time. I acknowledge the teachings of these religious icons. I recognize that their purposes, though misguided, were positive and intended for the betterment of humankind. This is a good thing. However, the power struggles between the various belief systems have now jeopardized the very existence of my Earth. This is potentially devastating, and for this reason, I attempt to offer you the right path. It is important that you understand that the path you are following today will ultimately cause the destruction of most life on Earth. Those organisms capable of adapting will survive, but the greatest part of my creation will be annihilated by the same science I formulated to advance its development. This fact, though it truly concerns me, will not cause me to intervene. I never intervene in life on Earth, contrary to your religious beliefs. My creations in the universe are infinite. I am not invested in the survival of any one person, in any one nation, or even the entire populace. As God, I will continue to create life as I do now throughout the heavens, or what you call the universe. Like the non-human species on your Earth, I nurture you, the children of my creation, but I leave it to you and you alone to venture out into the world and prepare your own way. I said that I was incapable of addressing the populace. This is true. I do not communicate with the plants and animals of this Earth. All species communicate with each other. Humans, being the most highly evolved species of my labors, communicate through words, but even more so through signs and body language. Other less developed animals also communicate with each other through sounds and body language. Though not understood by humans, this is communication nevertheless. I can best be described as the force in the universe. What you interpret to be thinking in me is really the totality of all matter, all chemicals, all electrical forces, and all other natural forces. I have no form. I do not look like a human. I cannot be touched any more than a thought in your mind can be touched. Contrary to some religious beliefs, I did not create man in my image. In fact, many other creations on other heavenly bodies do not even resemble man on Earth. All the forces I created can be found in my creations on Earth, but I comprise the totality of all these. I am everywhere and know all things, but I do not attempt to read the thought patterns of any of my creations throughout the universe. I cannot predict the future, and I do not intervene in the lives of any organism in the universe.